I've just had my first hit and partial hookup of the morning. Unfortunately, I didn't have the camera rolling because I'm an idiot. No, I'd just finished untangling a bit of a bankside hookup tangle monstrosity and forgot to restart the camera. And of course, the first cast after that, I managed to hook what felt like a nice little bass that held on for about a second, started peeling drag, and then managed to unhook itself. I said some choice words and then realised that the camera wasn't on. So, it's fun times. Sorry you missed it. What I like about this little spot here is we've got some running water coming in. So I would imagine that if I were a bass, I'd be sitting around here somewhere waiting for food to come in. Look at that. I love it when a plan works. I love it when a plan works. I've thrown that little finesse frogs up there into the running water, worked it back with the flow, and little mate the bass has jumped on it thinking that that food is being flushed down with the flow. Look at that lovely dark bass. Beautiful. Not a big fish, but he's very healthy. That dark coloration says to me that he's probably a resident fish that lives in amongst these weedy, in this weedy environment. Beautiful colours. He's taken a liking to that finesse frogs. The rod that I'm using here is unusual for me for bassing. It's a 7-foot okuma, and I've used it today because I thought that I'd be fishing in this more open environment, and I wanted something that gave me a little bit longer casting for this light bait, this finesse frog. So that might not be the only fish sitting at the end of that little run, so I'm going to get back in there and see if we can't get another one. So when I originally approached this set of snags, I came at it from the backside, and instead of casting over the top of it, I decided to come around it and cast from this side, so that if I did get lucky and manage to hook a fish, I wasn't actually trying to then pull the fish over the top of the snag to get it back to the kayak. So yeah, just think about the positioning of your kayak before you cast, with the hope that you're actually going to catch a fish or hook a fish, and how you're actually going to land it. Be optimistic. Think about it. Gotcha. When the surface isn't working, go deep. The old jig spin. She's been the undoing of many a bass over the years. And look at that. The jig spin. Jig spin and minnows combination does it again. That's the 1/6 TT headlocks, 3-inch minnows on the jig spin. That's the little gold Colorado. That's a beautiful little Australian bass. And he was hiding down there under that weed edge, right near that tree. I managed to tempt him out. He couldn't be drawn on surface. I threw the frog around, couldn't get him out, but I just dropped that little jig spin combo down there and he jumped on. Look at that, just falls out. Beautiful dark fish been living in these weeds. Wonder if he might have had a tag at some stage, that fish. G'day mate. Yeah. See ya. Hey. I love it when a plan comes together. So yeah, I'd been throwing surface for about an hour and hadn't had much success, and I love my surface fishing so much that I'm loath to switch away from it, but conditions have cooled off and something about it just said to me it's time to change. So I made the switch, and within probably, I don't know, 10 casts I got a fish. So just goes to show, it pays to think about your fishing and try and switch things up when what you've been trying, even though it might have worked for you in the past, if it's not working, try something different.